I cannot believe I'm about to say this, but the FTC just leaked the next Xbox. Let's get into it right now. So the way that I'm going to do this is I'm going to take you through the file's origin so that you understand why it's legitimate. Now, this is from the FTC's actual website. They have an FTP where you can download court document files, and I downloaded every single one of them now. And what can happen sometimes is the FTC misses some stuff. So this is the document. And if you look over on the right, those are all attachments for different things that they weren't supposed to show. Like this presentation, Exhibit PX 1517, that begins with Xbox's roadmap to 2030. There's a lot of information in here that is very surprising, to say the least, and we're going to go through all of it right now. Let's dive in. So, gaming devices approach document. Why roadmap 2030? Identify a path to our Xbox 2030 goals. They want 100 million Game Pass members. They want to inform on our go-forward programs, technologies, investments, and devices to drive our growth for the next 10 plus years. The goals for today are to update the roadmap, deep dive into mid-gen portfolio, inform on current gaps to 2030 goals, and feedback to inform prioritization. Now, we're going to jump forward to the good stuff because there are images in here of a new Xbox. This is the Xbox Series X refresh, codenamed Brooklyn, the most powerful Xbox ever, now adorably all digital. Brooklyn will deliver 4K Gen 9 console gaming with more internal storage, faster Wi-Fi, reduced power, a more immersive controller, and a beautiful redesign that elevates the all-digital experience of the Xbox ecosystem. Giving our fans more to love. Beautiful and innovative new design, more internal storage for games, 2 terabytes, USB-C front port with power delivery, all new, more immersive controller, same great price, $499. Updated technologies, all new Southbridge to modernize I/O and sustainability efforts, Wi-Fi 6E radio for better throughput, latency, and interface mitigation. That's great. Interference mitigation, BT 5.2 radio for improved accessory experiences, 6 nanometer die shrink for improved efficiency, and finally, improved sustainability story. Reduces PSU power by 15%. New low power standby mode is 20% of current Xbox Series S standby mode. Increased use of PCR on housing to 30% and 100% recyclable packaging. Now, recyclable packaging is very important, but you know what else is important? Skincare. You know what else is really important? Skincare. I've always had very sensitive skin, so when Geology approached me about a partnership that would let me try their own line of sensitive skin products, I was interested. So far, I've been using the body wash and face moisturizer, and I've been very happy with the results. Both are gentle and didn't cause any reaction, which is always a big concern with other brands. Both products help moisturize and seem to eliminate my issues with dry, itchy skin. Geology is a 25-time award-winning skin, hair, and body care company recognized in Men's Health, Hypebeast, Birdie, Esquire, Ask Men, and Oprah Daily Grooming Awards. And they create very simple skin and hair care routines customized just for you. Skincare shouldn't feel like a gamble. All of Geology's products are made with scientifically proven ingredients trusted by dermatologists and cosmetic chemists. I literally just used it. My skin feels fresh and I don't know, it just feels good. It just feels like it's doing what it's supposed to do. And I do feel like my skin, like I said, is less dry, less flaky, and I recommend it. Right now, for a limited time, if you use my code Destin70, they will give you 70% off their award-winning skincare trial set. On top of that, they are giving you an additional bonus offer of up to 30% off of the skin, hair, and body add-on products when you add it to your trial. Give it a shot and let me know what you think in the comments. Now, back to the video. That's right. I'm sorry. There's a lot more important news to get through, and I don't want to keep you waiting. So let's take a look at the new controller. Sabile, I think, is the name of the prototype, the new Xbox controller. Now, Phil Spencer talked about how they liked what the PlayStation 5 did with the controller. Hopefully, this one has better battery life than the PlayStation 5 controller. But admittedly, it did some interesting things in terms of how much feedback that you get from the DualSense in terms of informing you about what is happening in your game. It's really neat. You know, I just played Spider-Man 2 at an event, and they were talking about how there's some mini games in there that utilize it, and it does feel good. So here's what Xbox's response is going to be. The world's best controller now playing on a screen near you. Basically, it says ubiquity, play anywhere, Xbox Wireless 2 direct to cloud, Bluetooth 5.2, seamless pair and switch, new mobile app features, see paired devices in cloud, manage devices and accessories, immersion, feel the game, precision haptic feedback, VCA haptics double as speakers, accelerometer, quieter buttons and thumbsticks, sustainability, do good, feel good, rechargeable and swappable battery. Oh, that's a big improvement. Recycled materials and less resin, repair and disassembly, durable and reliable, new modular thumbsticks, improved longevity, continued build improvements, and approachability, engage and delight, lift to wake. Oh, that's great. Familiar Xbox feel, same ergonomics as Merlin, same layout and activation forces, SE, LE, XDL options as expected. Now, this is awesome. Now, I also haven't upgraded my iPhone in like 5 years, so the new one that has all the gaming capabilities, I ended up getting a Pro Max, will pair with this controller, so I will be excited to see what sort of things that this controller will be able to do. Granted, this hasn't even been officially announced. I wonder if Microsoft is like ramping up their PR team right now. They're like, get up, everything leaked, we gotta go with the mid-generation refresh. The target is apparently 2024. Let's read through some of the other things that are said in this document, though, because this is absolutely fascinating. So, new console, new controller targeting 2024. Apparently, the plan was to announce it in October. And let's read a little bit more about their path to 2030, because this is a fascinating inside look we will never get again. Gaming devices path to 2030. Console business is the foundation. Consoles are considered a key health meter for the brand and will continue to drive majority of revenue and subscribers. New endpoints are the path to 100 million members. Unlocking new off-console endpoints and improving the experience will substantially grow subscribers over the next 8 years. They're talking about a long road here. Controller becomes the hero. The new Xbox controller is the only thing you need to play on every device. The low barrier to entry will fuel subscriber growth. I don't know about it. I don't know about the subscriber growth coming from a new controller, but okay. Personalization and customization. Personalization and customization continue as a hardware strategic advantage and key profit driver and customer delighter. Sustainability and accessibility. Continued progress toward reduction of carbon tax impact, re-energizing our journey of inclusion. Continuing on here. Xbox gaming at Xbox Series launch. Low and mid PC consoles, high-end PC. Okay. And then audio, core, and elite controllers. Xbox gaming today, high-end PC, Cloud Blade, the cloud device. I believe this was the prototype for the cloud device that they scrapped. Interesting. All right. Xbox gaming beyond. So the consoles now, they have this. That's interesting. What is this? What's this handheld? What's this handheld right here, Xbox? Is that just, oh, I'm interested. Just saying. I don't know what that's about. They have the core controller, the premium controller, and the elite controller, gaming keyboard and mouse. I wonder if by handheld, they just mean the Steam Deck. Those look like Xbox buttons, though. Anyway, one-hand controller, mobile controller. Yeah, okay, so that's what it looks like beyond. And then the path to leadership in gaming. Here's how they plan to do it. Cloud-first gamers, smart TV, streaming stick apps, low-end PCs, limited mobile only. PC-first gamers, gaming PCs on Game Pass for PC. Cloud-first plus multi-device gamers, console gamers on Xbox Game Pass for console and Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. Now, there's one thing in this chart that I want to point out because not a lot of people talk about it. You see how much they're imagining that the console market is going to increase. They think it's going to increase from, we'll say that's 37 million to maybe 42 million. Look at cloud. It's going to grow from 40 to 100 million. They're projecting some insane number of Xbox Game Pass subscribers on cloud. So like that piece of the pie, but they do think that console will be the biggest percentage overall, but don't sleep on cloud. Don't sleep on PC. It is interesting how flat that console line is. And I bring that up because that's what Michael Pachter talked about, how the console market isn't really growing the way it needs to. Anyway, that's an aside. Development model innovation. Outsourced development model, wireless wired headset and controllers, customization in our core build process, one color, one quality, 2 routes to market, maximize build efficiency like the Starfield headset, regrind and obsolescence mitigation with Feng Wang. All right, I don't know what that's about. Platform development efficiency, headset platform. They're talking about peripherals, continuity of supply, numerous efforts to ensure stock continue to flow to retail shelves, software-based security to alleviate longer-term concerns about hardware security. Now, real quick, there was a rumor like a year ago, and it's one of the biggest videos on the channel about the PlayStation 5 hardware refresh. So go check that out if you haven't yet. I'll be sure to link to that in this video. It's an old video, so I might even be in the old apartment. But let's continue on. So now we got to look at the console again. And they're doing an Xbox Series S refresh. That's interesting. This is the Elwood, the best value in next-gen gaming. Once again, undisputed. Elwood will deliver Gen 9 console gaming with more internal storage, faster Wi-Fi, reduced power, and more immersive controller, all for the same affordable price. So are they going to take the Series X and make it the price of the S? And yeah, look, they changed a few things. Even more customer value, more internal storage, 1 terabyte. All new, more immersive controller, same low price, $299. I wonder if this is the black Xbox Series S that was released, or if this is a different thing, because you see it has a different port here. That's not a USB port. I have my Series S right there off camera, so that is slightly different. Interesting. Improved sustainability, and they talk about just manufacturing. That's very interesting. We talked about the controller. Mid-gen goals, delight players, enable creators. That's an interesting one. Unlock ubiquity. Address customer feedback. Increase storage on the Series S. Rechargeable/removable controller battery. Great. That's a big one. XDL for consoles. I'm not sure what XDL is shorthand for. Updated controller with increased immersion. All right. Enable richer gaming experiences. Direct to cloud controller. Get into games quicker with extra I/O lanes. Reduced developer friction. What's that about? There's developer friction, huh? Interesting. Fast controller charging via front USB port. Maintain technology, leadership, and innovation. All new Series X design. Yep. So that is apparently a new, what's going on here? That is a new Series X design, and the Series S will become, I'm guessing, what we currently have. It's very interesting stuff. Remember, this is their 8-year plan, so they might not be there yet. If it is 2024, we could hear something very soon. Drive growth plus competitiveness on console, MSRPs, and distribution flexibility, multiple storage options for broader access, refresh ID plus more sustainable materials, and BT Radio enables more 3-player accessories. All right. The voice of the player. Loving the new storage options and fresh look of the Xbox Series X, but the real highlight is the new control. Is this like what they're hoping people say? The new controller, awesome new haptics, rechargeable battery, and I can connect it directly to the cloud. Xbox has made buying my games digitally as easy and affordable as discs. Plus, I can play those games on multiple devices I already own. Don't miss my disc drive at all. No one's gonna. Some people might say this, but most people like the disc drive. The reaction on Twitter to all this has not been that. So this must be some sort of like PR thing where this is being presented in front of a board or something, and they're like, "Here's what we hope players are going to say." And look, I'll be the guy that shoots you straight, Microsoft, if you're answering that. I think people will be happy about the controller. I don't know if they'll say the first one. The second one, I highly doubt they'll say that. Xbox has made buying my games digitally as easy and affordable as discs. Plus, I can play those games on multiple devices I already own. I don't miss my disc drive at all. No one's going to say that. Come on. Wishful thinking, Mr. PR person that wrote that. I feel like Xbox really knows me, giving me tons of, of options, ways to customize, and personalized suggestions. You know what? Think about when you're shopping on Amazon. Do you ever say, "Man, Amazon really gets me," when you get all the weird recommendations for stuff based on your shopping? Or when your iPhone starts targeting ads at you because you mentioned something about the kids wanting a new slide, and then you just get like playground set ads all the time for your kids? Anyway, it's important to me that the components I support take sustainability seriously, and Xbox does. Now, some people actually do care about sustainability and components in our devices being manufactured in a way that is good for the world. So people might actually say that last one. I'll give you the last one, Xbox. The other ones are kind of wishful thinking. Here's launch timelines. Here we go. Sabille launch for $70. That would be in May of next year. Xbox Gaming Beat in June. That is their E3, I'm guessing. E3 event. With mid-gen console announce, Elwood and Brooklyn announced simultaneously. Financial year 24, financial year 25. They plan to launch it in, if I'm reading this correctly, it looks like the target would be next year, late next year. Elwood 1 terabyte launch, $299. Brooklyn 2 terabyte launch, $499. Additional storage options announced, available in financial year 25, H2. 60-day separation between launches enables dialogue with different audiences. Okay. Allows us to focus on new improvements in Sabille, tell stories beyond console. Adds value to Brooklyn and Elwood, it announced. Gives Elwood its own moment earlier in the holiday timeframe to maximize sales. Last Chance Edith 512 gigabyte at $199 as Black Friday offer before EOL. Starkville EOL ahead of Brooklyn launch. Brooklyn arrives just in time for the gifting season, but separate from Elwood. Interesting stuff. Like, it's just fascinating to me that this document leaked. What does Xbox do now? They can't announce it now. That's their big beat for next year. They just go, they can't say anything about this. They're not going to say anything about it. They can't until next year when they plan to do it. This is their big E3 beat, and it just got destroyed by the FTC messing up with the documentation. Why did the FTC even turn the FTP back on? They had it locked for like months, and then they're just like, boop, we're just going to turn it back on. I have everything. I'm going to be going through these documents and paying attention to what I'm sure other people will be also. So I have them all. If something else comes out, we'll be talking about it on the channel. Let's continue on. Mid-gen devices lineup, delivering on player needs. So the Xbox Series S targets 4 teraflops, 1440p, 10 gigabytes of RAM. I wonder how that stacks up to the current Xbox Series S in terms of the teraflops and target resolution. Because their target resolution on the current S is 1080. Now it's 1440. Anyway. In box accessories, Sabille USB-C to A cable, HDMI power. Interesting. I'm confused about Xbox Series X and XDL because there's two code names. There's Brooklyn and Uther. And then there's the two controllers, right? There's Sabille and Agrain. Yeah, sorry. This is really interesting stuff. So Xbox Series X, Xbox Series X, and XDL, they seem to be exactly the same. Both all digital. Both all the USB connections and everything are the same. There's the Sabille controller pack-in, USB-C, HDMI power, enhanced, all new, and then same thing with the controller, it looks like. But one of the controllers, the Xbox Universal Controller in XDL, I don't know what that abbreviation is. If somebody does, comment in the comments. There's the Bonnie Pro. Bonnie what? I don't know what that is. And then everything else is the same. This is a little weird, but that is what you would get in the box. I mean, this seems like a lock to me. This isn't something that like they're going to backpedal on. That console is coming. Mark my words, that console is coming. Mid-gen, financial year 25 to 27. So this is way, way in the future now. Deliver full Fairhaven vision. Wow. New storage options, refreshed ID, fully featured Seville bundled in, 3-year volume, 29 million. Financial year 27, they're hoping for 59 million units sold. Fully featured Seville, refreshed Elite line, enabling growth in cloud endpoints, 3-year volume, 80. They think they're going to sell 80 million controllers? I guess because people buy a second controller. Sorry. Limit Fairhaven investment. The 3-year volume, they're thinking 25 million. Oh, so these are like, this is what they think will be best case scenario. This is what they think will be sort of like a more realistic scenario. They're thinking 56 million sold through 2027, and then 56 million in terms of the 3-year volume versus 80 million. No elite business, limited approach to cloud endpoints. Well, current gaps in financial year 23 to reach 2030 goals. No scope for first party, earbuds, media remote, media controller handheld. Not currently funded or resourced. The controllers, console customization, PC accessories, accessibility, cloud console, Gen 10 investigations, mid-gen consoles, wireless. I don't really understand this pyramid graph. Sorry. Watch list. Seville full product. Launch timing. USB fronts. 1 player. I bet they go. Nah, they're not going to have marketing ready. They're not going to say anything. Next steps. Feedback. Follow up with Phil and Tim on priorities. Finalize go forward roadmap. Now, in addition to all of this, so that was a big presentation. That's insane. First of all, that leaked. That is absolutely insane. Now, I'm going to go now to the reset era thread because I think there was a games list also leaked. So let me just see here if I can find. Let me see if I can just find really quick if there was anything additional. Yeah, here it is from Wario. All right, so Wario 64 is proving that some of my unlock predictions were correct. Fallout 3 Remaster, Ghostwire Tokyo sequel, Dishonored 3, Oblivion Remaster, Doom Year Zero appear on a release schedule list. Here it is right here. Let's see if that, and then he links to Reset Era. This is document 7011, and it's attached PX1050. So I can go open that up really quick, PX1050. Sorry, like I saw this happen and I just started recording the video right away. So it's a little seat of my pants. I know sometimes people don't like that. PX1050. All right, here we go. So here is the actual documentation, PX1050, where they talk about the catalog, and they are talking about content growth and such. All right, so here we go. ZeniMax. Oh, here we go. They talk about Indiana Jones, Wolfenstein, Doom, Quake, and their whole portfolio of games. I want to find Elder Scrolls 6 performance. Assumption 40 million units at 60. Releases in financial year 24 and 29. Okay. Fallout 5. Oh, what? What? They're talking about their Elder Scrolls 6 and Fallout 5 plans. So we know those are confirmed. That's not that big of a leak. But yeah, wow, okay. They're going to raise the price to $71 a copy. Why would Elder Scrolls 6 be $60, but Fallout 5 is $71? Buy case. Sorry, I'm catching up on all this. I just opened this to see what that list would be. Next synergies, Xbox Game Pass acceleration. So they think Game Pass is going to really be helped by these exclusives, and I think Starfield has already proved that. Let's find the game list. This is about their revenue. Apologize for this. I might just make a separate video about this. So I just want to see that game list. ZeniMax management forecast. Dune Eternal. So we're in 2022. What? So they thought that would come out last year? Indiana Jones, Oblivion Remaster, Elder Scrolls Online, that's, of course, and Starfield DLC. They thought that would come out last year. Doom Year Zero, that's new, and DLC. Project Kestrel and Project Platinum. So there's 2 unknown projects in the works right now. There's also Project Hibiki. I have no idea what that would be. No, that's probably the game that came out early in the year. Yeah, that was like surprise. But there's also Project Ubu and Project Wanderer. Oh my goodness. What else do we have listed here? Elder Scrolls 6 for 2024. Project Kestrel expansion. So Project Kestrel's really big. Sorry, I'm just reading all this. This is like fascinating to me. They're going to remaster Fallout 3. I called that, by the way. I called it. Well, I said Fallout 1, didn't I? Anyway, Dishonored 3, Doom Year Zero DLC. And then they talk about the games that they've released already. Here's the Indiana Jones game, which is like, and they're saying that was supposed to come out already. I wonder what's going on with that. There's Oblivion, Doom. So Indiana Jones must be like Game Awards this year, I would imagine. Ghostwire 2. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Those are like some of my favorite. All right. Continuing on. Most engaged franchises, most engaged, leadership team, trading companies. So where's the list? Where's the list of... Oh, here we go. I'm confused. Conclusion. The opportunity to accelerate our ambitions in gaming with Xbox Game Pass is now. As the industry undergoes meaningful transition, new economic value will be created and existing economic value will be reorganized. Other key Microsoft competitors, Google, Tencent, Amazon, perceive this shift as well and are also investing in content subscriptions. So this leak is insane. It's the craziest leak I have ever seen in the history of gaming. I have never seen a company's next console be leaked, and I certainly haven't seen anybody's next console be leaked by the FTC. Longer than expected video. Sorry for the randomness at the end there. Thank you so much for watching. Pretend I asked you to subscribe earlier. If you watched this far, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. I gotta get a few more laps in. Practicing up for Forza. I'll see y'all for the next video. Thank you so much to the members for supporting me. I know I've been posting a little bit less. I've just been, living life, doing stuff, but I appreciate you for supporting the channel. Hit that join button. I'm going to get out of here. Check out the PS5 video if you want to see another thing about console hardware that's super old and outdated, but you can check it out anyway. I'll see you for the next one. Bye for now, everybody.